While the World Health Organization is ramping up the narrative, along with Tom Hanks and the NBA, guess what no one's talking about? Corey Feldman's documentary, which came out on March 10th, and Weinstein's sentencing, which occurred the morning of March 11th, which got him 23 years, basically a death sentence. I mean, he more than likely will die in jail. What curious timing for the trifecta of coronavirus panic. And all this time leading up to that, leading up to Weinstein's sentencing, leading up to this documentary coming out, which is pretty damning, I would say, to Hollywood. Nothing with the NBA then, nothing with Hollywood. And then all of a sudden, the very next day, all three at once. The World Health Organization declares it a pandemic, freaking everyone out. Tom Hanks, almost everyone's favorite actor, says, oh, I got the coronavirus, freaking everyone out. The NBA says a player has the coronavirus and that they're canceling the season, freaking everyone out. All in the same day. No one talking about Weinstein. No one talking about Corey Feldman's documentary. I just thought that was quite also interesting timing. And what I like to call them is change the narrative distractions. That's the name of the game for these people. I mean, look what they did.
If there's ever a time to get excited, it's going to be March. Check out all these March boom posts from 2018. So many booms. Check out the congressional calendar. Yep. There's a break from the 14th to the 22nd. What a perfect time for the roundup to begin. Now how about some Delta crumbs from our military? U.S. Army, March 3rd of 2020. Boom, baby. Check it. Lines right up with Q Post, 838 from March 3rd of 2018. Boom. Q. Let's remember all the Q posts from the past 1 year, 2 years. March Madness, March Madness, March Madness. Incoming. Full-scale attack. Public will know soon. Do you have your brackets filled in?
All right, here, everybody. Lance Vlog. So, I'm going to go deep. If you follower of Kim Clement, or you kind of want to know what he said was going to happen. Now, remember, Kim Clement, he's the one that prophesied that Trump, and this is in 06, would be a trumpet for the people. Also said he would be a 2-term president. Also said that they would spend millions of dollars to keep him from winning, and that they would do everything in their power to put a witch in the White House. A lot of people question because Kim Clement also mentioned Bill Gates would open up a financial realm. That's what I'm going to talk about too. And there's a reason why Kim Clement mentioned Bill Gates. No other name did he ever mention first and last name. Trump would be a trumpet, would be a 2-term president. Literally came out. I mean, he said other names like Simple Stone. Some people would think that's Roger Stone. I'm going to tell you what I think that is. I've been for 2 years probably deep thinking, because I thought this stuff was going to happen last year. I'll tell you what Kim Clement said about a specific year. He said the temperatures would be, I don't know the exact word he used. He didn't say warm or hot, but above. The temperatures would be above, or so what referencing to, they would be hotter than normal. We've already seen that. I'm witnessing it right now. I think this is the warmest March and the driest March I've ever seen. Then he said, strange July, strange July. Now, I don't know if this is referencing to JFK Jr. I hope it is. We do know that one of JFK Jr.'s last issues in his magazine was kind of a prophetic thing in the future, which had 2020 on it, had Mount Rushmore in the background. What's Trump want to do in July? He wants the firework display to be going on. One of JFK Jr.'s things was wanted to rappel off the mountain. And that magazine shows a lot of stuff. And by the way, that magazine also has the name of Bill Gates on it. Bill Gates is a deep state player. Bill Gates is linked to this virus. Bill Gates is probably going to be one of the first arrests. Possibly is what I'm thinking. Because there's a reason why Kim Clement specifically named Bill Gates. Said he would open up a financial realm. Now, I don't mean this that we're all going to be buddies with Billy, because Billy visited Epstein's Island, so I don't know if he did anything with a kid on Epstein Island. I don't know that, because that was Epstein's whole, purpose, was to get these guys there and have sex with children so they could frame them. And that was basically done by our government, who was basically hired him to do that. C_A, disgusting people, the deep state. So Kim Clement specifically names out Bill Gates. Bill Gates is hiding stuff that I think we're going to find, which is going to help us open up a financial realm. That's how I take it. The simple stone, some people think, oh, that's Roger Stone. The simple stone, if you know what the stone is, with David versus Goliath, David took a stone and slayed the giant, big Nephilim, which, by the way, they have the bones of these huge people. Do you ever see that or taught that in school? Nope. That's Old Testament stuff. They don't want you to know that the Bible's true in reference to some of the stuff like the flood, Sodom and Gomorrah, all that stuff. It's there. Documentaries are there. Proof is there. But, so the simple stone, you know what I think it is? It's a package. It's the Q package. It's QAnon. It has to be. QAnon is a 3-year ops, which will be ending this fall. 3 years. Started, I do believe the first Q channel to pop up, by the way, was Praying Medic. And then that whole Q stuff started to post and all that stuff. And I started thinking about a simple stone. The stone that took down the giant could be Q and the Q movement. Because what we're doing is we're letting people know the truth. The fake news keeps putting their scenario out, by the way, which is probably the false prophet. It's this absolute controlled group that has controlled the narrative on everybody. And how you slay the giant. The Q in the Project Looking Glass, or it's his post a year out in advance telling you what's happening a year later. How in the world? It blows my mind. I'm going to refer you to a channel I'll have down below. I'm going to put his channel link, because you can't just type Tron in. It's Tron. And find it, because they got him buried. He might be one of the best Q channels out there about the Looking Glass. Blow your mind. You got to go a couple months and start watching his videos. You know how somebody will tell you about a good read? You got to read that book. It's a good read. I'm telling you, his videos, they will blow your mind. There's stuff going on with Melania, Ivanka, the stuff, the clothes, the dresses they wear, referencing to books, old books. You got to watch this stuff. It's like, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, you will, it will put a smile on your face, because you're going to know there's a higher power here that's running this Q movement, and we have it. The Republican side, we have it. We have the magic wand. We have the coolest, most baddest ass movement ever going on. The most respectful, righteous people, the coolest, badass people. And look at the left. You're talking scum, people that want to do nothing but destroy and kill, pure evil. They make no sense. They babble. They can't even speak effectively. You got one of them, the Speaker of the House, that can't even put a phrase together. You got a president that's running on the Democratic side that can't remember what day it is. And they're all supporting him. They're throwing their Hail Mary, which is this virus. This is their last Hail Mary. They meant it to wipe out. Their number was 500 million. This is part of the Georgia Guidestones. Bill Gates is tagged all to this. He's going down. Tom Hanks is going to go down. Pedogate's going to go down. Tom can run and hide. He can say he's got chrono. It don't matter. So they're going to seize their accounts. It don't matter. Worldwide, the Q movement's worldwide. They're going to implement this new system that's going to come online, which is the blockchain, which is going to be, I'm pretty sure, from what I know, is Ripple is noted in the executive order, which is their token is XRP, which is a bridge currency. You already have Kim Clement talking about this, that we would develop a financial deal with Europe or the UK to save us. And there's so many ties right that to Ripple, and that China would be no longer a stronghold. He's done with China. And this that started over there ends them building our stuff. We are going to build this country and this nation. Factories back here. Take care of our own pharmaceutical needs. This country is going to prosper like nothing you've ever seen before. And you're part of this movement. If you're part of it, you're going to get to tell your grandkids about it. The financial realm is coming, and you're going to be blessed. The purpose of this channel is to just let you guys know we won. Q's already said that. God already knows that. This was ordained that we would put an end to Skull and Bones. We would put an end and find the truth out about who really was involved with JFK. All this is going to come out. The truth about 9/11. And people are going to read about this in books years down the line. They're going to read about this and they're going to go, oh my gosh, were you part of this? Did you know this? Luckily, you can say yes. A lot of people have no clue because their heads are stuck down in the ground. But you can raise your head up and say, yes, I was part of the Q team, part of the community. So, just wanted to end it there. Where we go one, we go all.